Hello everyone, I'm going to jump right into this tutorial. I'm doing a Valentine's Day look using the Naked 3 palette. I am starting off with the NARS concealer as my base because I like it. You should really try it. It's expensive, but I really like it. It covers your veins and it actually keeps your makeup on. You don't crease or anything, even under my eye, because it's actually concealer, so I like it, along with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer too. So here I'm just applying the concealer on both of my eyes. The color is medium dark to caramel. If you're wondering, my skin tone is, I wear NC42, some kind of dark, whatever. Next, I'm taking Saddle by MAC, and I'm using that as my transition color, and the brush that I'm using right there is the 266. I hope it's the 266 because I can't read it, but I think that's what it is. And I'm just using that, putting that all over my lid. Just blending really, really well. Most of the days when I just don't really go anywhere, or if I just go a couple places, that I would usually stop right there, and then that would be my look. It's just a really nice brown, light brown color compared to texture, except it doesn't have the little shimmer that texture has. Next, I'm taking my finger and I am going to dip it in Strange from the Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to be applying that over my brow, under my brow bone, as my little highlighter. Kind of staying matte on the highlighting part because the eyes are going to be so much for me that I personally like the matte highlight look. Because then otherwise I would just be looking like a shiny old thing. Now I'm taking my 266 brush again and just blending it over again. I don't know, I just like blending because it just has that airbrush effect to it if you blend a lot, especially blending your transition color. Next, I'm taking that Anastasia pomade color in Auburn that I actually use for my brows, and I'm going to be applying that on my lids just to help the colors stick, and because it's going to be kind of like a dark color that I'm doing, so it just kind of helps. And I like using my ring finger because I feel like your fingers are the best part of, or you can get the most control using your finger. Taking my finger again, and I am applying it on the ends of my eyes to my crease, and just lightly kind of blending it in. And then I'm going to be taking this really, really super sweet MAC brush. The number I think is 226. It's a soft dome brush that gets into the corners really, really well and blends it in really good. So I like that. I would recommend that brush for beginners. And I'm doing it again on the other side, fingering my eyeballs. Next, I'm taking this color Trick, and with my finger again, applying it on the inner part of my eyelid, and kind of dragging it up a little bit just because I don't have eyelids, and when you apply it up a little more than you normally do, it kind of gives the appearance of eyelids, since I'm Asian and I ain't got no eyelids. Just lightly pat it. And then taking my brush that I like all these brushes. That brush is the 234. It has a coarse side and then it has a light side. I'm taking the coarse side and I'm blending the two colors together. And then I'm going to be fixing my brows as well, if you look and see how the ends are gone. I don't know what brush that number is, but it's by MAC, and I just use that as my liner, or smudging my liner. I took the Anastasia brow product and applied it there to help this next product stick, which is the Dark Horse. And I'm just blending it in. And then here I am fixing the ends of my brows because it fell off. It vanished. Next, I'm going to be doing the same thing that I did on that eye to this eye. So nothing new, it's just the same. I really like this color trick. It's a really nice color. You can actually apply it over like a dark color and it'll just give it that glitter look to it. I also took this 217 brush and no product on it and blended the Dark Horse a little bit too. And the brow product I'm using is Dip Down. It's a fluid liner by MAC, but I use it for my brows because it's waterproof. Oh, I forgot to show you what I was using for my liner. It's a gel liner by MAC, and it's called Blitz and Glam, and it has like a gold shimmer to it, and just an angled brush, and I'm just putting liner on. Being kind of careful because I have lash extensions, so you don't really want to get too close to it, but oh well. Next, I'm going to be making an ugly face and applying concealer on my face because it is needed. And then taking my brush by MAC and the number 128, using the light color of the brush. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm using that to blend in my concealer because I like it. It doesn't give it that like flat look. It kind of covers well and just gives you that lively look. I don't really know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but I like that brush. It's good. And I'm patting the concealer because you don't want to brush it because then you're just going to be wiping the product away. That is a Bare Minerals bronzer in the color The High Dive, and I've actually hit pan on it. And it's really nice because it's a matte bronzer. It doesn't make your face look like mud. And I'm using the other side of the 128 brush to blend that in. And then I'm using my fingers to contour my nose. And then I'll be taking one of the, that is a Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Deep Dark by MAC. And I'm using a Real Techniques brush, foundation brush, and just blending it in, blending all my face in. And then I'm using this L'Oreal Stay Matte in the color Matter O Fact. And I'm just applying that all over my lips, and then I'm going to be blotting it. So if you think that's too much, I kind of toned it down. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. But I did because I think the eyes is a little much, and I kind of wanted to have a color on my lips, so that's what I did. And then I took the Butter Gloss in the color Tiramisu by NYX and applying it all over my lips. And of course, kissy face, kissy kissy face. And then here I am cleaning my lash extensions with the little spoolie that my lash extension lady gave me. And then I'll be applying the mascara Lash Savvy, which is safe for lash extensions. It doesn't contain any wax, and it's really easy to remove when you shower. It just comes right off, and I really like it. So I'm applying that on my upper and lower lashes. And then doing that finger trick so that you don't get lipstick on your teeth, which I've done plenty of times. And that's my final look. Enjoy! Thank you so much for watching. Happy Valentine's Day.